Imagine this. You're sitting at your kitchen table, ticket in hand, heart racing as those numbers start popping up on the screen. 13, 24, 41, 42, 70, and then that mega ball, 18. For some lucky players across Florida, Tuesday night's Mega Millions drawing was more than just another roll of the dice. It was the possibility of instant, life-changing wealth. Tonight, we're breaking down the official Florida lottery results from September 23, 2025, covering not just the Mega Millions, but also Jackpot Triple Play, Cash for Life, Fantasy 5, Cash Pop, and the daily pick games. We'll also dive into what these games mean for players, communities, and even the education system in Florida. Buckle up, because it isn't just about numbers. It's about dreams, stories, and the massive machine that fuels hope every single week. The Florida Lottery officially confirmed the Mega Millions winning numbers for September 23rd as 13, 24, 41, 42, 70, with the mega ball being 18. If you've ever played, you know that moment when you scan the numbers and start comparing them against your ticket. For some people, it's a sigh of disappointment. For others, it's excitement when at least one or two numbers match. And for the rare few, it's that life-altering realization that they may have just hit a jackpot. While Tuesday's draw didn't immediately report a mega jackpot winner, millions of players tuned in, bought tickets, and hoped they would be the ones holding the golden combination. And that's the thrill that keeps people coming back to games like Mega Millions. The thrill of possibility. Now, Mega Millions isn't just a Florida thing. It's a multi-state game played across the country, and it's famous for creating instant millionaires. We've seen jackpots climb into the hundreds of millions, sometimes even reaching that jaw-dropping billion-dollar mark. And every time that happens, ticket sales skyrocket, news headlines explode, and players from all walks of life start daydreaming about what they would do with all that money. Would you buy a dream mansion on the beach, pay off debts, travel the world, or maybe give back to your community? That's why people love these games. It's not just about the numbers. It's about the what-ifs, the possibilities, and the escape from the everyday routine. But Mega Millions wasn't the only star of the night. Florida Lottery also released results for several other popular games, giving players plenty of chances to win. Games like Jackpot Triple Play, Cash for Life, Fantasy 5, Cash Pop, and the daily pick games all have their loyal fan bases. Each one offers a unique twist, different odds, different prize levels, and different ways to win. For example, Fantasy 5 has been a Florida favorite for years, with thousands of players often splitting prizes in the tens of thousands. Cash for Life gives winners the dream of earning money every single day for the rest of their lives. And Jackpot Triple Play brings in another shot at striking it rich. These games keep the excitement going, even when Mega Millions is the headline grabber. One of the fascinating aspects of lottery culture is the balance between chance and community. On one hand, it's completely random. You can't control which numbers come up. But on the other, the lottery has a powerful way of connecting people. Think about it. Coworkers pooling their money together for a ticket, families watching the drawing live, or even strangers chatting in line at a gas station as they pick their lucky numbers. For many, it's not just a game. It's a ritual. And in Florida, that ritual is woven deeply into the fabric of everyday life. Something that a lot of people don't realize is that when you play the lottery in Florida, you're not just chasing a personal dream. You're contributing to education. That's right. Proceeds from ticket sales help fund schools, scholarships, and educational programs across the state. It's one of the key reasons Florida residents continue to support lottery games. Sure, most players are chasing that jackpot, but at the same time, Their money is also going towards something meaningful for the next generation. That's a win-win scenario. Even if you don't walk away a millionaire, you've still had a hand in shaping the future of Florida's students. Now let's talk about claiming prizes, because this is where reality meets fantasy. Smaller wins, like anything under $600, can be claimed right at authorized retailers. Quick, simple, and stress-free. But once you start talking about bigger prizes like 5 or 6 figures, things get more serious. Winners need to go to district offices or the Florida Lottery headquarters. And when the prize tops $1 million, the process becomes even more structured, with strict claim requirements and options like lump sum payouts or annuities spread over time. This process ensures everything is handled fairly, securely, and transparently. Because with life-changing amounts of money, you want to make sure every detail is correct. The September 23rd drawing may not have produced a record-shattering jackpot winner, but it added to the ongoing story of Mega Millions and Florida Lottery as a whole. Every drawing builds momentum, every ticket fuels the dream, and every winner, big or small, becomes part of a bigger narrative. That narrative is about hope, community, contribution, and of course, the thrill of chance. And with the next drawing always just days away, the cycle of anticipation continues, giving players another shot at changing their lives forever. So whether you're a seasoned player with a strategy or just someone who buys a ticket when the jackpot gets huge, the Florida Lottery remains a symbol of possibility. September 23rd's Mega Millions numbers: 13, 24, 41, 42, 70, with the Mega Ball 18, may or may not have been your ticket to wealth, but they definitely fueled the excitement of countless Floridians. Remember, these games are designed to entertain, to raise money for good causes, and to spark that spark of imagination in all of us. So next time you grab a ticket, know this: you're not just chasing luck, you're part of a much bigger story. And who knows, the next winning numbers could have your name written all over them. Of course, winning isn't just about picking numbers. It's about timing, luck, and sometimes even sheer persistence. There are players who buy tickets every week without fail, using the same lucky numbers passed down from family members or based on birthdays. And then there are casual players who only buy when the jackpot hits those insane levels that grab national headlines. What's fascinating is that both types of players have equal chances of winning. The randomness of it all is what makes lottery stories so powerful. One moment you're an ordinary person, the next you're being interviewed on television as the newest millionaire in town. Across Florida, these drawings create waves of excitement. Retailers see long lines. Social media buzzes with conversations about the numbers. And local communities speculate about whether someone nearby may be the lucky winner. That collective anticipation is part of what makes the lottery so much fun. Even if you don't win, you're still part of a shared experience, one that millions of others are also going through at the same time. And when a local winner does emerge, it can feel like the entire community has won. Suddenly, your town is on the map, your neighbors are being interviewed, and everyone shares in the moment of celebration. But beyond the excitement and community, there's also a very practical side to the lottery. Financial advisors often encourage winners to take a breath before making any big decisions. Because when those millions hit your bank account, it can be overwhelming. Do you take the lump sum or the annuity? Do you quit your job immediately or take some time to plan? History has shown us that lottery winners who rush into decisions can sometimes regret them later. That's why Florida, like many states, has systems in place to help winners navigate the process carefully. After all, winning the lottery is only the first step. Managing it wisely is what turns luck into a lifelong blessing.